nursery complete. Drum Landscape Supply, your garden suite.
Good morning, OKN 7:48. Happy Tuesday to you. You know, you're coming up on that seed time. Jason told me that the first week of October I could unleash into my lawn and my garden with Drums Premium Turf Blend because I've already checked the inner matter. It's pure. This is pure stuff as compared to what you find at the big box store. Drum Landscape Supply, your local one-stop landscape shop located in Statesville, but Jason and his team delivering to all of Lake Norman. Good morning to you, Jason. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. Doing well on this beautiful fall-like morning again. So, I hope everybody else is.
It looks like a beautiful fall-like morning
gorgeous.
there in that pristine oasis that you've got created right there in your backyard. How many years you been working on that thing?
We've been in this house 4 years and been working on it pretty much ever since. So the majority of those plantings behind me were done about 3 years ago.
Do you think it'll ever be complete, or will you always have something you could do to it?
Yeah, no, it'll never be complete. It's just it's a hobby, but it's also what I love to do. So yeah, it's just it's neat to see something different, plant something different. And this is where I trial a lot of the plants that we sell. I mean, I sell, I think, just about everything behind me there, except for the exception of a few unique conifers. But this is truly where I get to see what it's like in the real world and get to test, watering situations and different things like that. So I think it really helps. This is my research and development here.
Drum Landscape, so I've been around 14 plus years. You've been in the game longer than that. What would you say this year's been like? Summarize this year for me, comparing to all the other ones. How you feeling about it this season?
Yeah, so we've had, about average rainfall this year. We've had our normal, dry periods, wet periods. Now we're back in another dry one, which is pretty normal for the fall. Overall, I think, homeowners have been a little timid to make big purchases. Of course, that makes a lot of sense with the, uncertainty in some of the markets. But overall, it's been a good year for us. We've seen, a lot of the same employees stick around. I've got one new hire starting this week. But overall, I think we're having another good year, and I'm just thankful, to God every day for what we have.
You're a very community-driven guy. You always talk about the community and how you care about providing those quality products, right? The quality service. So what's that been like from that business side? You mentioned you keep the people around. That's got to be an important part of it, right? Keeping the same crews year after year that help provide that service to the community.
Yeah, having that same familiar face, not just myself, but, people like Jim and David and Lisa that you can depend on, for the past several years, and Lori, of course. And then Shamira is doing a really good job in the nursery and running the cash register. So if you've been up there lately, you've probably been helped by either Elisa or Shamira at the register. So always thankful for the crew we have, and we just work to be that part of that community. We helped out a little bit this weekend. The Master Gardeners held an event for a landscape design speaker this past Saturday. So we helped with some plants, for their little showcase. And of course, they just brought them back. And I think we ended up selling one or two while we were in the process. So, we're here, to have a business and to make a living, but also to help those around the community. And that's really what, keeps me coming in there every day, is answering people's questions and really helping them see things, in a different way and getting them on the right track.
Part of that business, providing quality products for your lawn and your garden. Over 1 trillion offerings. How's everything at the nursery today going, Jason? How do you think it is right now?
Yeah, it's good. We're bringing in more stuff. We hadn't quite hit the trillion mark yet, so but we're getting there. Maybe if you counted each individual rock.
We are, and every piece of mulch too.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
All of them.
Yeah,
they all count, Jason. They all count.
I would say we're there then. As long as I don't have to count that for inventory at the end of the year. Then we're
Absolutely.
good there. But yeah, the nursery, we're bringing in stuff every week now. I've actually got another order I'm working on today. Had a nice shipment brought in Friday. And just having that fresh stuff and having not only different things to offer, but having that standard set of plants that we know will work in your landscape if you're not a gardener like myself and like to get out there almost every day. If you just want to have something nice that you can take care of a little bit to get it going, and then just pretty much let it do it on its own thing, then we got you there too. So, it's a little bit of everything for every level. We're there for the really experienced gardeners who want to try the newest things and love being out there. And we're also there for the people who don't have time or don't want to be out there, but they want something that looks pretty good. So we can help all ranges, the full professionals that have been in it for longer than I have, up to the homeowners who just have their first place. So we're here to help everybody.
If I'm guessing, you probably have to balance that concept of, okay, I buy the same things that I know are tried and true. People are going to love this, so I got to make sure I have enough of this thing. But I also want to explore a little bit. I want to try something new. How do you process that? How do you decide what's like going to be the new thing you're going to try?
Yeah, honestly, a lot of that just kind of goes on gut feeling. If I like it, or if it looks like something that has been something new that we've had before, like a new cultivar, say hydrangeas. There are probably 20 to 30 different hydrangeas that come out every year. And, only a few of those come back year after year as far as the people growing them and selling them. So that's one of the things you kind of just have to look at trends and see where that's going, but also the things that have worked in the past. That's the things that I like to stick with. And then, like you say, venturing out a little bit, and just to try some different things for those more experienced gardeners, but not just the plants, but all our stone aggregates and flagstone and boulders and things of that nature. I mean, if I think I'm going to like it, then hopefully other people will. And I'm always looking to bring new things in. As you can see behind me, I've got a lot of different plants. So I think variety, is the spice of life. That's a common saying there, but it's true. Drum Landscape Supply is what keeps me coming in every day. Those trillion plus items that we have.
Right. Wide variety. You can go buy Drum Landscape Supply, located in Statesville. But Jason and his team delivering to all of Lake Norman. It's seed season, Jason. Yep. We're on it. We're in it thick. I see the landscape crews out with the aerators, the seed going on. You've got the shipment in of seed. Are you still happy with the product you got from out west?
Oh, definitely. So, it's just, and what's great about that is I've been working with the same people for 10 years now. This is our 10th year bringing you Drum's premium turf blend. So it just keeps getting better and better. We're not changing things to save $1 a bag. We're making sure we have the same high quality 0.00% weed seed, the smallest amount of inert matter you can possibly get in the bag, to where you're getting over 99% of pure seed out of that bag. It's more like 99.5%. So, it's a good, it's the best I can put in the bag. And we just got another shipment in yesterday. So, been rolling pretty good. But, if you're at home, we got a tiny bit of rain here at my house yesterday, less than a tenth. But like you were saying, October is probably going to be your best month unless you have a way to water it in regularly. So we're still there, plenty of good temperatures, plenty of time to seed. I've had success up until Thanksgiving. So, no rush there, just making sure the conditions are right are the main thing.
Just these guys are so excited about it. That's what it is. Like my husband, today's his birthday, and I asked what he wanted. And he said, "I want to go to Drum Landscape Supply." So we'll be making a visit very soon.
We'll come on down. Yeah, we get quite a few people in this time of year. I love seeing everybody, especially those repeat customers. So we're glad to show you around. Even if you just want to see what we've got going on, just come down, check it out, and then just take it all in. So we're here to help.
And my wife's going to want to go to the store on the weekend, and so I try to make sure that if we're going to go to one, it's one of the big box stores, so I can at least look around at some things. And I find myself comparing. I look at the bag, I say, wait a second. If I compare this to Drum's Premium Turf Blend, it's not even the same match. It's not even a competition. Drum's Premium Turf Blend, the purest quality seed that you can buy, so you can get the freshest lawn in your neighborhood. That's what I love about it, and that's why I use it. DrumLandscapeSupply.com. But there's plenty of other offerings besides the seed. We've talked about the stonework. We've talked about the mulch. That's going to come naturally after you pick your new plantings and offerings, Jason. What would you say is some of those most popular items for the fall season that people typically plant season after season?
Well, this is the big, year, or the time of the year, I should say, where everybody wants mums and pansies. We will be bringing ours in maybe towards the end of this week or next week. I just happened to go to the grocery store on my way home yesterday and saw mums that were at least halfway open blooming. And, those mums were pretty, and they looked like they were decent quality, but they're not going to be blooming whenever you want them on your front porch for Halloween, and certainly not for Thanksgiving. So if you are out there buying mums, make sure that you get the ones that have tight closed buds, unless you're ready to get rid of them here in a few weeks. But yeah, this is the time where we really start getting people asking for those kind of things. A little bit of cool season veggies as well, like your broccoli and peas and a few different things like that. So, but yeah, this is the time of year. I mean, planting, putting down flagstone patios, decorative stone gravel. I mean, this weather doesn't get a lot better than this.
You got all the offerings you could want. Over 1 trillion offerings located at Drum Landscape Supply in Statesville. DrumLandscapeSupply.com. Go by and get your bag of Drum's Premium Turf Blend now, so you can be ready for the season. If you seed this week, next week, the following, you're in that season right now. Now's the time to get it rocking and rolling. Jason, we so appreciate you this morning. Look forward to connecting at the end of the week as well. See how maybe some of that rain comes in, maybe some of this week. We'll see if we get any more. Do we need a bunch more, or are we okay right now? What do you think?
It's gotten a little dry. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the driest time of the year. Honestly, for us, October is the least amount of rainfall on average for North Carolina. But yeah, we could use that magical 1 inch of rain a week. That'd be great.
All right, Jason Drum Landscape Supply. Thanks, Jason.
All right, thank y'all. Have a great week.
Down to Drums, Statesville town. Got your truck bed empty, but fill it up now. Rock, smokes, and soul for your dream spot. Call them up, they deliver on the dot. From Mooresville to Taylorsville, they got your back. Turn yards into wonderlands, that's a fact. Expert hands and friendly smiles. Drum Landscape Supply goes miles and miles. Need some gravel for that new driveway, or flagstone paths where the kids can play. Straw bales or compost so rich. Whatever you need, they've got your pitch. From Cornelius to Trapman, they're the ones to call. Creating havens both big and small. Knowledge deep and heart sincere. Drum Landscape Supply. Your dream garden's here.